But I want to start with Ezekiel Elliott. Heading into the game, in order to win in Seattle, we established the run, and that's what you have to do as a road team. That didn't happen today. Just 34 yards on 14 carries for Ezekiel Elliott. As really the running game didn't get going as we take a look at some of the offensive stats from today's ball game. 27 first downs. Like I said, that wasn't necessarily the issue, but you look at the splits. If you want a balanced attack, that's not the way to go. 461 to 61, Nate, that's not what you want to see, especially with the 3 turnovers at the bottom.
You know, when you look at this squad, man, and like I said, we'll get to the offensive line in the mismatch unit that they wind up with. Yes, you want to go into Seattle. You want to try to establish some type of run game. No crowd, music, the noise wasn't that loud, so you want to try to establish some type of run game. You were never really out of the game. You was down 15 to 30. But you were never really out of the game. So what you do here is you pepper him in. But I felt always at the beginning of the week that we had to go score for score with these guys on offensively. And that's where we messed up at. I don't mind you not using Zeke, but you had to score for score, and we did not do it.
Well, Nate, I know we don't disagree that often, but I'm going to disagree with you on this one.
Okay.
You cannot go against a team such as Seattle and not initiate and establish a run game. It's something that you absolutely have to do. And I know we talked about earlier in the week, Kyle, how I didn't believe that Seattle was going to allow them to run the ball, right? The way in which they use Jamal Adams, right? This Pro Bowl safety, right? They bring him into the box as a fourth linebacker in reality, right? And then you have to also think about who's their defensive coordinator? Ken Norton Jr., right? So he played what? Linebacker. The last thing he's going to allow is a team to run the ball on him. So everything was set up for them to not be able to run the ball, but you still have to stay with it. You still have to trust the fact that Zeke is Zeke, hand him the rock, stay true with it. But as we start thinking about it, everybody's going to say how well Dak's doing in terms of yardage, right? He's throwing the ball all over the place. If your quarterback is getting this kind of yardage, unless you play for Texas Tech, all right, you are playing from behind. Right? You're playing from behind, so you don't want Dak having these kind of stats. You want to establish a run, and you have to find a way to get Zeke going.